Welcome everybody to UNM versus Rogers State University for Overwatch 2. Our Cherry team's competing today. With me today I have Matthews, or Swag Daddy.
Yep.
And I'm Charles Skelebro. Normally I'm the guy that's sitting behind the desk running the stream, but tonight I'm letting my good friend Luke take over and run the stream tonight. So if you have any feedback, please point it at him.
So, have you seen anything from this team?
I have not. I did ask the our Overwatch team if they had heard anything about them. All I've heard from them is that they are currently ranked 3 in the division with 1-0. So they won their first game of the matches. So last week, they would have won that. I don't know who they played. I think it was something black. I know it was black, but I don't remember the team.
Okay.
Was it Washington? No,
We
that
played
was
WashU,
that was us that played WashU. So we lost to Washington University in map 5, unfortunately. Some would say it was a close game, some wouldn't.
Yeah.
We did get to see a really nice Junkrat going right into the skybox on Lijiang Tower. I hope we see that again.
That was fun, yeah.
This time around, because that was insane. Let me see if I can't pull it up. Why don't you give us your what you're expecting to see tonight?
I think that UNM, we have a lot of potential threats on our team. You know, we're overall, from what I saw last week, we have a lot of very strong individual players, but I'm curious to see how they have improved as far as teamwork goes.
Yeah, so I was reading in the chats after the match last week. They were really wanting to focus on some individual things, but mostly coming together as a team.
Right.
So I think them playing more as a team is definitely going to help, because it seemed like, from WashU's perspective, when WashU was playing us, they were playing more as a team.
Right.
That Cassidy was just dominating.
Yeah, it was brutal. But I think that once we get our feet under us, as far as team play goes, then I think we'll be a lot more strong as a team.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Overwatch is a team-based game, so we really do have to play as a team in order to win.
Right, exactly.
Also playing the objective, I think we ended up C9ing one map.
We did, yeah.
So,
it's kind of brutal.
gotta play the objective, gotta be aware of it. I know sometimes it's really hard to get back to the objective, especially now that you can't ball stall anymore.
Right. I don't know, Ball's pretty strong right now, though.
Yeah, I've heard that he's becoming pretty meta.
Yeah,
lately.
it's pretty annoying to play against, especially in a higher ELO. And
Oh,
especially
yeah.
against teams that have coordination and have practice together. I could see Ball being a very potential threat.
I've only I used to play a bit of competitive, and I did try out for the Overwatch Cherry team back about a year and a half ago when I first joined the UNM Esports.
Right.
And I was a ball main and a support main. But playing against any balls in Overwatch 1 was, if they were good, you would just get rolled over. Because Ball is... Now that Ball has his shield and armor, it's insane how survivability
to just over 1,000 health if he uses his abilities.
Yeah, and
with the whole team in there,
and if he hits, and all he has to do is go hit one health pack, and he's back in the game.
Yep.
Right away. So Ball is pretty strong. I wonder what we're gonna see that might come out and counter it.
Yeah, I think right now they're saying that what I've seen, Zen is a pretty solid counter for Ball.
Yeah.
The Discord orb is just really strong against that dive.
Yeah, so I think the way that matchup plays for Ball versus Zenyatta is they both don't like each other mutually.
Right.
Where if no one does anything to the Ball, then Zenyatta just dies.
Right.
Just straight dies.
Exactly.
But if Ball doesn't take care of that Discord orb, Ball's getting blown up.
Exactly.
So there's that whole thing that you play a Zenyatta and a Tracer, and you just mark the Ball, and you have the Tracer just hunt him down constantly.
Okay.
So that way you have the Tracer's constantly chipping off the Ball, not letting him run away from the fight and getting those health packs.
Getting those health packs and the heals and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did look at the who RSU beat last week, and it was CESU Black.
Okay.
So
CESU. Do you know where that's at?
I don't know, unfortunately. That's all I got. I would have to go and look into the go and Google it. Maybe our production can feed that into my ear, hopefully. But I'm looking forward to a fun match tonight.
I think it's going to be a good one. I think that, like I said, UNM, we have a lot of potential to be a really good team.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I think that we are a really good team. We could just be better, you know?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Especially if we see, that team play.
Right.
I think we've touched on this so many times, but
Yeah.
that's the key.
That's
the key to winning.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm running out of things to talk about all of a sudden,
Yeah.
so hopefully we can get into match pretty soon. I know we're probably waiting on players. It's always someone that's
Always somebody
getting
that's
off of
late.
class, or
Yeah.
someone that didn't remember that they had a match tonight and overslept.
Right.
That's the college experience.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
If we had games in the morning, I don't think we would ever have a game played. I don't know any college student that likes to get up early in the morning
Yeah, no.
and play a game. I do feel bad for the people off in the East Coast that it's kind of suck playing at, 9:30?
Yeah.
They got to be
A
tired.
big time difference, yeah.
And I think I heard from Reagan, the coordinator, that RSU had a game before this. So
wow.
they might be running a bit late.
Okay.
So we might just be sitting in lobby waiting on the rest of them to show up. Probably getting some water, getting ready for the match.
Right.
Probably going over some strategies. Hopefully UNM is doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, we hope. So.
I think I heard some clickings.
I did too.
Ooh.
Now
Sounds like
arriving
we're
at
in.
Lijiang
And we're
Tower.
going into Lijiang Tower.
Alrighty.
Initiating match.
Yep. We are doing some. Yeah, so make sure we do. Perfect.
Alright.
Yeah, it looks like UNM on the right, we're red, and RSU on the left as blue.
So I think there's a couple different players on UNM from last week.
Yeah, it looks like Sean's not in tonight. We have Brighthammer filling in with Sucrose as well. Kurama and Keygator on
Ready
the
for
DPS,
battle.
with Faraday out on Junker Queen by the looks of it. So
Okay.
I'm
Wow.
interested to see Junker Queen. From what I could tell, last season was not all that strong, unfortunately.
No,
So-
and she's a very big damage potential threat. Like,
Oh yeah.
if the team plays around her well, and like keeps her alive, and she's hitting those
5,
knives and
4,
like getting her ult
3,
fast,
2,
she's pretty a menace to play
Round
against,
one.
honestly.
All right.
Capture the
Okay.
objective.
I will be right back. Oh, I was gonna hit Luke. If you want to just keep it on the stream, and I will. I'm gonna go help them get that figured out
See
really
if I
quick.
can see what's happening here. All right, so it looks like RSU has pretty good control of the middle. They're Sem-TPing on the point, trying to pinch the team, kind of. That's a big pick from Junker Queen on
The
Junker at.
objective is now active.
Trying to get on the point, but RSU has control of it. See, it looks like UNM is taking it pretty easily here. Got a couple good picks in there. Lucio just got out. He didn't even try and contest. All right, let's see. Lucio's going back to Taxi. Taxi and that Kiriko, bringing her back up. Let's see. Alright, nice little fight going on. Zarya's going around with this lane looking for an early pick. But Lucio's doing a pretty good job keeping everybody alive, and Kiriko too. I take that back. They just got 2 picks. The Tracer Bomb was stopped by Immort Field. There's Zarya just kind of like having her way. Wow, we just kind of got walked over there a little bit, but it's okay. We're coming up with some ult, so we're going to come back pretty quickly, hopefully.
So it looks like our client has had some issues. All of our buttons don't work. Enter is about the only key that works, unfortunately. Do you know if we can
Yikes.
rejoin a spectator match?
I'm not sure.
So yeah, we'll see if we can fix this by next match, but
Junker's
we'll see
made
what.
his ult
Yeah,
there. That was
there's an
big.
ultimate. And,
Ah,
oh,
UNM's getting picked
yeah,
off. That
that
BAP
was
is,
quick in the.
yeah. Karama's just trying to get out here rather than get staggered back
Yep.
in spawn.
Definitely. And
It's kind of hard
unfortunately,
to see what's going on, but
we unfortunately can't do anything because we don't know if the spectator client will allow us to rejoin.
right.
We don't want to play that risk and then, you know, have to join, try to rejoin on it. So
Right.
we'll hopefully when the client reloads again, we'll be good.
You know, it's looking like the Junker Queen is just not enough frontline damage to keep this that Zarya contained at all.
Yeah, and I'd love, you know, if we could see the Zarya. The Zarya's probably at a pretty high charge
Oh,
here.
for sure. I think she stayed at a pretty hard charge.
Yeah, you can kind of tell. And
Yeah.
UNM's really just being kept at their spawn.
Yeah, they're holding that choke really well.
Yeah, they're just playing it, barely peeking it, not letting
Right. And that
anyone take.
Junkrat spam down the middle of a choke is just brutal.
Oh yeah, you can't really do much.
don't
You
even-
risk it. You know, you take that corner and you risk taking a bomb straight
Big
to the
pick.
face. And then
Another-
Karama's playing in the backline here, trying to pick off some
A
support.
support, yeah. They're already.
Something squishy.
Oh, that's a massive Zarya ult.
Ooh, that is huge.
You know, I think that
Karama, yep,
UNM
there's
might
a
have
team wipe.
that Sucrose might have wanted to beat there during that fight.
Definitely.
He had it, and he was just holding on to it. You know?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta press that Q, even
Yeah.
if it's a bad ult.
Right.
An ult is still an ult.
Because we were up there, and there was
So
a potential.
hopefully
We
we
potentially could have won that.
Get
But
this.
Ready
See if
for
we can't
battle.
move
alright, we're
now.
on night market here. on the
Nope.
Jake Tower.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, everybody, we will have to rejoin after this this map, so that way we can get the controls working again. But we don't want to take away any of this fight, so we're going to show you whatever we can. It just seems like
Four,
we're
3,
almost like tabbed out. You know
1.
what?
Round 2.
So
Capture the objective.
let's see here. We got a break coming out from RSU, and Sim TP onto point. Keygator fighting an early pick on the
Yeah.
Lucio.
They're looking for a nice little pick on. They're off grid right now, though.
Yeah, and Brig Lucio is an interesting comp.
Yeah.
A lot of
They
fast
picked off Karama.
Yeah, that's a big pick. And
Picked
there goes
off Geeks, so
Keygator.
we have no DPS right
No
now.
DPS. Faraday's got
Lucio
a.
just came
And
from
there's
behind.
Sucrose going. Faraday's going. Unfortunate. I do like the Kiriko Lucio option
It's
here.
a pretty
over the,
meta option, too.
Yeah, over the Brig Lucio. I don't know what that accomplishes, so to speak, for that, but
I think the Brig, like, her ult, rally, is
yeah,
it's
getting that extra
strong.
armor is
Yeah.
great.
But I don't know if I'd rather have that over Kitsune Rush, you know?
Yeah, Kitsune Rush is really nice. I still think Kiriko's a really broken character, but I'm a quick play player, so I think a lot of things are broken. And I don't know the metas that well, but
The meta is just, it's kind of, you know, it's in a really awkward spot.
yeah, everyone's still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And, yep, there goes UNM getting picked off again.
That's just, that
I would-
Brig
I-
kind of doesn't work there.
Yeah, definitely keeping their team up, cover packs.
And then being able to do damage through shields and
Yeah, especially with
just overall
shields.
damage yourself.
Can't really swap into anything there. I would say maybe picking a Sig here might actually be a decent pick for a
Yeah.
swap. Outside of the symmetric feeding off that shield, it would be a pretty good swap in my opinion.
You know, I'm just looking up there at the top, and our healers are putting some work.
They're really trying.
Some work.
Geek's got ult online, but
Yeah.
RSU
Coming up
with
on some
4 ults. There
That's
goes
one.
Geek,
That's
there's
a pick.
Tick, there's the Brig, there's two. Picking
Good
off the
press
tank
W
and
on
the,
this hard.
yeah, they really need to push this. This looks like it's going to be a good
Sim just getting out.
win for
Sim and
UNM.
Lucio just left. But there's a pick on the McCree.
Looks
Nice
like
little stagger
yeah,
from
so
Ana.
we invested 2 ults there from
They're gonna come back hot though.
yeah, and RSU has 4 ults to answer with Lucio
Yeah.
coming right online. So UNM's really gonna have to hold this hard and just try to find
think-
and just try to live through everything.
If they
It's gonna be
time,
hard.
if they time Kitsune right, I think it's very
There goes
There it is.
and then they pick the Sim. There's
lost
Rally.
them. Oh, Brig
Big
taking out
pop
two.
rally, yeah. So they invested only 2 ults and were able to almost take back this point. Keeps really trying. They're
I think that it's still winnable. I don't know. They used big sleep, big sleep.
big. And Faraday taking out Rig.
Oh, they're coming back with sim turrets though.
Yeah, those are annoying. Junkrat coming in to do some work.
Junkrat
for
coming
Kurama.
in. Oh, wow. That was
Yeah,
a
and
massive hold.
They held. They were able to bait out 3 ults
And
and
work.
keep point.
Yeah.
Which is great work from UNM. Kurama coming on with Riptire here in a second. Let's see. Faraday will have ult here soon.
Oh, yeah. Farah built her ult stupid fast.
Yeah, Keys has got this as well. We're going to be down in support
They're
ult.
keeping on the point.
There comes the shield out.
And they have beat. They have beat here. RSU does.
Definitely a good way to save themselves from anything.
Yeah. Junkrat ult.
And, we're down.
Neither of us have a tank.
No, both tanks are out.
Junkrat looking for a pick,
Yeah. Picks the brig.
but it's just Lucio and Junk on just Junk. It
Yeah,
looks like a
just
lost
Junk.
map.
So it looks like, yeah,
So you can
UNM
drop a
has a
ult.
touch. Got my touch, but was not able to keep it. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. So that was really unfortunate. I wish we could have seen more from
Yeah.
our spectator client. Unfortunately, you know, things happen where the client just kind of dies
Right.
for whatever reason. Overwatch 2 is still
They've had a lot of issues with like the settings and the
yeah.
spectator options.
It
and
seems
stuff,
like
yeah.
Overwatch 2 is still working out quite a lot of bugs.
Right.
We just had this new patch come out for Valentine's Day
Mhm.
with the Lover Watch.
Yeah.
Have you played it? I have not.
I
I've
have
not,
not touched
had
it.
not time to game at all.
Really?
Between work and my master's program, it
Okay.
is and production. I'm constantly doing something.
Right. Yeah. No, I haven't had any time to play it.
I've heard really good things about it though.
I know they
Like-
brought Scatter Arrow back for it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
I think a lot of people are having fun with that.
What about what are your thoughts on the new Hanzo skin?
The new Hanzo skin. I haven't seen it yet.
The Cupid?
Oh, the Cupid. Okay. Yeah. It's all right.
All right. I think it's pretty fun. It's
Yeah.
kind of nice to see them testing things out.
Right.
You can hear the Lover Watch in the background
Yeah.
there. I don't know if we want to stream that. If our
No.
fans want to see that, maybe we'll get some fun matches going with that. But
Yeah.
we're here to watch UNM Cherry.
Yes, we're here
so
to watch. Let's see how they do on the second map. So do you know what map we play next?
I do not. I believe it's a hybrid or
Is Kings Row next?
might be Kings. It's
Okay.
so the way I don't know if you know how they handle it, but the next map is it's picked out of hybrid control push.
Okay.
I was about to say 2CP and date myself, but yeah, that's picked. Loser picks the next map. So
Okay.
so we'll be picking the next map. UNM has a tendency to go to Kings Row, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get to
Mhm.
Kings Row.
Okay.
But
So back when you played, what was your favorite map?
so it was Kings Row
Mm-hmm.
for a long time, but I really enjoyed. Call me crazy. I really loved Hanamura as a map.
Really?
I did. It was a lot of fun to play on. I have a lot of memories of draws,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of fun on there, especially in the beginning of the map when you can just sit in the arcade and just break everything.
Everything. Yep.
Yeah.
All the Pachamaris everywhere and everything.
I think my least favorite map to play on, because I ended up becoming a Zen main, is Junkertown.
Okay.
Because me being a Zenyatta with the biggest forehead in the world, just getting picked from across the map by a Widow is
It's kind
really
of brutal.
annoying.
Yeah, you just kind of sometimes have to play out of her LOS. You
Yeah.
Know? Like.
I'm a silver player.
Okay.
So I didn't know how to
Makes-
do that.
Makes some sense. Yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta pick a. You just kind of go around the corner and
Mhm.
just burn through. But I love playing Zen, especially.
Zen is a lot of fun. I've been playing quite a bit of Zen lately.
Yeah, he's
and having fun on him.
he feels like the most influential support character in
Really.
the game to me.
Okay.
I would say not in the meta.
Mhm.
I definitely recognize that Kiriko and Mercy have been
Oh,
meta
Mercy's
picks
absurd
for
right now.
a long time because of the just Mercy being able to pocket
Mhm.
and Kiriko being able to cleanse.
Right. You
Those
know,
are
a Mercy
fantastic.
pocket just changes the game.
Yeah,
Like-
that's the difference between you guys, you winning and you losing.
Right. It's almost a win condition, but like once a team figures out that Mercy is the guy to be the #1 target, then it kind of starts to dwindle down. The effectiveness of it starts to go away.
Yeah. And one thing I've noticed, especially when I'm playing lower rank, is that people tend to try to take out the person that's being pocketed instead
Right.
of Mercy. And you're like,
Exactly.
and I'm sitting there going, what is going on?
Mercy first, always.
Yeah, and there's the King's Row.
Yep.
All right, and
looks
there
like
we
we
go.
got
We got our
We got settings again.
yeah. So I guess it was the client that just kind of bugged itself out. We didn't want to cut away from any of the action, so
Right.
we left it for that one map. But here in map 2 and King's Row, I would expect. What are you expecting to see? You think we're going to see another Junker Queen coming out from UNM?
I don't know. I'm definitely expecting either Echo or a Farah from Keeg.
Yeah, definitely. Having playing
Yeah.
the Skybox here, and there's the Echo.
There's
that you
the
were
Echo,
talking
yeah.
about. Winston.
Monkey's a good choice.
All right.
Being able to dive in is like if he can stay, him and Karama, if they can stay on
I aim to
RSU supports,
devastate.
Keeg's going to go for a widow pick.
A
then
mother's work
this
is
would be a
never
pretty
done.
easy work if they can get the supports down first. Because that Junker Queen doesn't have the survivability that she needs on her own. She doesn't really have like
Yeah.
she has her shout ability, and that gives them I forget how much she has. But it gives
Shield
them
defense.
armor,
Yeah.
armor and movement speed, but it's still not amazing. Like most people would do.
Yeah. I mean, she really benefits from her team playing with
Yeah.
her.
1.
And that bleed over time. And just like having
Play out of Widow's LOS.
Widow. Yeah, they were expecting the Widow
yeah.
pick, and they're just playing out of the LOS.
Yeah.
Keeks looking probably swap the Echo here. Oh, and we
Like-
swapped to Junker Queen. Take some shots. Brava being picked by the Ash. Max coming up. Faraday. Really trying to do some damage. Hit some headshots.
He's just looking for that first pick to go ahead and confirm that.
Just getting thrown out. Can't save the fight. He just.
I'm not sure that Keeg's gonna be able to play his Echo for double hits yet.
Double hits again, especially that Cassidy. She's really putting in work. Karama
Karama just
putting in some work. Taking out the
locking off.
Ash, and
Yeah.
they don't have the Mercy to res, so UNM will be able to come in and kind of capitalize on this little bit.
Yeah. Karama just trying
Karama
to
looking
pick
for
up
the,
that.
yeah, trying to take the BAP out. Which would be
There it
amazing.
is.
There it is. Perfect.
And he got it.
Getting that immortality up is massive.
Got Lucio.
Picking the
Nice
Lucios.
little stagger on Lucio.
Yeah. Sucrose trying to challenge the Ash there. I wouldn't recommend it too much.
Yeah. I think
That
he's
Ash
looking
is
for some
picking
good ult charge.
Yep. That is a nice thing about the new passive for the supports, getting
Oh,
that.
the health back,
I
yeah.
can't tell you how many times playing Ana in Overwatch 1 where I just be sitting there
Waiting
at
for
25
somebody.
health,
Yeah.
just praying that it'll get picked. My support looks at me,
Right.
ganging up on the there. Ant Matrix out
Looks like
from
they're trying to LOS that BAP a little bit.
picking the back off there, perfect. But not
Faraday
enough.
went down to the Junker Queen.
Rama's playing the backline here, maybe looking
I
to
think he's
spawn
looking for a
camp.
little spawn camp, yeah.
We'll see what happens here. Yeah, he's going to take out the Cassidy here. Just bullying the Cassidy.
There the Cassidy goes.
Is he going to pick the Lucio too? Rama really just trying to
Just
disrupt the
some,
backline.
Yeah, have some fun in their backline, make them heal.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's working too. I think Junker Queen is heading
Heal.
this way.
Ooh, and if he gets up close on that Ash is low. Yeah. Trying to fight up. Oh, good stick.
Massive pulse bomb.
Big stick. UNM's going to look to capitalize on this.
Rama just kind of has like that very disruptive aura about him, you know?
Definitely.
Playing Tracer, he
Trace-
kind of is just harassing their backline.
Yeah, definitely harassing it, and that Cassidy, forgive me for using sport Sligo here, got caught on being flat-footed.
Yeah.
He was not expecting Kramen to be there at all, and he was able to take half the health.
Yeah, Bob's asleep. They're not gonna wake him
Good
up.
sleep.
I think Junker Queen's looking for an ult here.
JQ was definitely just
Up. There Junker Queen got to it first.
Rama looking to fight for that, forcing the Immort, which is a rate. That Immort's on a 30-second cooldown, or is it lower?
5, I think.
25.
But it might be 30. I wouldn't.
Makes sense.
Say a whole lot of
Trying
that, yeah.
to do some work with the Tommy. I don't think he got a pick.
I think they just kind of have to reset here.
Rama's still just playing
Right.
out of his mind. Chase down. Trying trying to get out.
Oh, he missed the. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
He
Now we
just barely
staggered.
missed the blink.
Right.
Let's see.
Aiden.
We're coming up with some ults here. We have 2 ults.
Yep.
They don't have anything that
Shouts him out along with the axe. From
Think-
Mr.
And
Nutcracker.
they could bait out immortality fields, and I think Trauma can put in some work with his.
Oh yeah. I think a good way to bait that out is probably to get a cheap for the game, but it's a little risky.
Yeah. There it is.
There it is though. Coming into the back line, and there it is, really looking for
Missing
that.
shots, yeah.
But definitely did apply pressure. King's out. Rama taking it more. Secret's picking up.
There that Lucio goes.
Yep.
I think they killed him mid.
Yep.
No, they didn't.
It's not online. Yeah, Bap's still off, waiting on cooldowns. Able to take point here for UNM. With 3 minutes left, we are going to, if we're fast enough, we can get a 230.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard. They're going to have to play perfectly. But still opportunity to have time left on the clock.
Yeah.
Drama up there, I don't know if you saw that. Up top.
Coming up with some pulls too. So definitely
Do I hear a Torb? I do hear a
Yes,
Torb.
you
I
do.
heard the turret. You know, the best player in the game.
Yeah. Torpor doesn't miss.
No, it doesn't. Drama coming back for health. Playing the health packs extremely well.
Yeah.
Knowing where they're at is pretty much good.
I think that's honestly one of the good things about King's Row being such an old map.
Yeah.
Is that people have a pretty good sense of how to play it and where stuff is.
And there goes the best player in the game being picked off by Key.
Yeah.
JQ is the only one on point here, so if UNM pushes up, you can get out, but JQ does have to assist to get out. They're point gather,
that night.
but UNM is on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, mid beat.
Right.
That was an amazing shot by their Sojourn. Sojourn is just one of those characters that still really sucks to play against.
Yeah, it seems like it. Having that, being able to ramp up that quickly and just
Yeah.
turning and one-tapping someone, it feels bad.
Yeah, well, because, you know, the way to play it is you look at your tank, I think everything's tank. And then once you're at 100% of your rag, look at the first script kill.
Yeah, you just go and look. But it's not as in this comp at least. It's not as bad as it could be. They could have the mercy pocket.
That would be atrocious, yeah.
Sojourn really doing work. Aiden trying to get something. Gets the Lucio.
Lucio. That's
the lead.
absolutely one to the back. Yeah.
The Vap is
Not
going to
Vap.
look to the Sojourn.
Sojourn, yeah.
I thought it was a Vap too.
I saw the Immortal go down and it was like that.
Yep. I mean, there comes
There it
Tor
goes.
coming out.
Yep.
Tor being picked immediately though.
We have point
We are
control
pushing
here.
up into their
We're
spawn.
going to put that 3 on.
Putting on that pressure. We got our Ana just hanging out on point here.
We're waiting to go out.
Looks like the Sojourn's probably going to try to touch here, maybe the Lucio.
Nobody
But
got
nobody
to
got
it.
to it in time.
Minute 21. That's not bad, honestly.
No, like I said, if they played it perfectly, they could have had an extra minute, but UNM played that pretty well, I would say.
Switching sides.
Definitely room for improvement here and there, but overall, I think they're learning. They're
Yeah.
playing better as a team.
Exactly.
Really following up on any opportunities that Kurama was making.
Right.
Aiden, Faraday, following through on kill potentials. Anytime someone was low, he was looking for it. He was creating
Right.
the bleeds as well for Tracer to clean up as well.
Exactly.
So I like that. I like that kind of duality between Faraday and Kurama.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's see how we do on defense here.
One thing I did want to note was Keeg was always looking out for that Torb turret.
Yeah. That
Anytime,
was great play.
anytime Keeg saw the Torb turret, he was constantly putting stickies on it,
Yeah.
just blowing it up immediately. Faraday coming out here on the Zarya? Maybe
That's
looks
what it
like it's
looks
going for this. Yeah, it looks like they're going to swap into Ryan.
Reinhardt. Reinhardt is a lot of fun to play right now. He got some pretty substantial buffs.
Yeah, I
he's-
love me a good Reinhardt. I don't know if everyone knows this or not, but Aiden, or sorry, I'm calling him Aiden because I know him personally. Faraday here was a Ryan main in
Okay.
Overwatch 1. He was the main tank for the Overwatch 1 team before we went to the tank.
Do you know what the rules are as far as skins go in these tournaments?
I don't know. I think skins are allowed,
Okay.
but some teams opt to turn them off for broadcasting purposes.
Right.
When we do it, we don't care.
Right.
We let people have their swag.
Brahma kind of diffing their
Aiden
Tracer there.
hitting the pick there on the, just taking the charge and just UNM putting on a lot of aggressive pressure. Faraday holding this corner here, really just trying to build Shatter.
Yeah.
Struggling for the word all of a sudden.
Because without a Kiriko to help that Shatter, or to help like get up that Shatter, Shatter's a pretty, if he places it right, it's a pretty, it wins the fight.
Yeah. You don't have the cleanse to just instantly pick people up. I
And
still
the fact that you can kill squishes with it at point blank is kind of nice. Brahma hears their Tracer behind.
Yeah. They're just trying to harass, keep hitting the dink on the Tracer. Not finding anything else.
Not quite enough, yeah.
Aiden playing very aggressive here. He's stuck. He's just trying to live. Good Amort coming out from the back.
Baptiste puts out an absurd amount of heals.
Oh yeah. I think he's got the highest heals in the game, like burst heal wise.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know.
It's either him or Ana, I think.
I think it's back. More so because of that it's a harder shot to hit.
Right.
It's more of a skill shot.
Yeah.
So if you hit it right on top, Grama playing very dangerous in there at 9 health.
They got him out. His team healed for him and got him out though.
Yeah, it was great work for the team. They're really playing, like this map in particular, they're playing well, more put together. I'm loving to see it. I'm loving the Reinhardt. I find that Ryan really helps a team play together.
Right.
Because if you leave your Ryan Ryan is one of those tanks that if you leave him out dry, he's gone. He has no way to help himself. A little more now, yeah. Surprised to see the Bastions.
I think they just didn't help burn Ryan's shield a little bit, so they couldn't stay behind. Big sticky bomb by Baron Gator.
Yeah, there's a high noon. Was it the high noon canceled?
I think it was.
Yeah, it got slept.
Sucro's kind of going crazy there.
Definitely playing very well.
Oh,
Ooh,
just
good.
barely got the pick on you, yeah.
I would have definitely held that over Krama's head if he would have gotten squished. Good pin
That
from
is
Faraday.
unfortunate for Lucia right there.
Krama going for the cast.
Krama is honestly just, he's putting in work
Not
right now.
giving RSU
They
any
mirror
lead.
the Ryan.
There's a Ryan. Yeah, Ryan duels are always fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
Especially if
Our Ryan just kind of got bursted down right there.
yeah, they've got the Pharah coming out. Anytime Faraday dropped his shield, the Pharah had a rocket right on top of her. Unfortunately, it wasn't a Ryan duel per se. It was more of a pick on the Ryan.
Right. Bully Reinhardt.
Yeah, because the Ryan 1v1 comes down to who's swinging the hammer.
Yeah.
He coming in.
Trying to touch.
Good touch coming in.
Oh,
getting with the Ryan.
He got burned pretty interesting. Big
Good
pin.
pin though.
Yeah.
Pin's been always one of those things. I don't know if they've changed it in Overwatch 2, where it's it always felt inconsistent to me.
Ana just dipping the Lucio.
Sucrose just burning off as much time as they can.
They got it. They held it pretty well. Yeah.
Picking it up with I believe 29 seconds left or something
like
like
that,
that.
yeah.
I didn't catch it right away, but they're doing. UNM's gonna have the time advantage here, almost guaranteed, unless RSU burns through the second point.
Yeah.
But this
We're
this
coming up on
winding,
Shatter.
yeah, we've got Shatter coming online.
And we're building beat pretty fast as well.
Yeah. So I think our 2 ults coming into this fight is going to be Beat and Shatter.
Yeah.
With Nano coming online as well. Nano builds fast. Krama really just trying to take this Baptiste out.
He forced Baptiste to drop down.
Yep. And then they pick the Bap, which is a huge pick.
Our run is just kind of in there right now.
Kind of almost hinting almost, but I think
Yeah.
he's got it covered. He's
I
got the
think he's
Lucio
doing
with the
pretty well, yeah.
speed to bail him out, which is really what you need with a Reinhardt.
Right.
Grama getting picked here from Pharah.
We have Shatter though. So do they.
And Ryan has charged.
Who's going to block who's Shatter?
This is always the fun part, watching for that. He on top of this Pharah. Good pick.
Massive pick on Farah. Soldier next, it looks like.
He's just keeping an eye on the skies, making sure we're not getting blown up. That's the hard part there. Is good Shatter
Massive
coming
Shatter,
out.
yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
counter
but
Shatter.
Counter Shatters. with the Nano coming out, keeping the Rhino alive, even with Shatter, he would have been blown up for that end matrix. But with the damage reduction coming off,
Ana just could not heal it.
no, unfortunately, there was too much damage coming out. Ana just can't keep up.
60 seconds remaining.
RSU's under a minute here. I don't know if UNM's
I
going to
think they can contest again. I
yeah, I
think they're
think
looking for it.
UNM's going to look to contest. Tracer looking around. Far as scanning around, trying to find something, but
They're coming up with
There-
Tracer Bomb and
here comes
Copy.
Faraday.
They have beat as well.
coming in. There's the bolts coming out to make sure that they get this point.
Big beat.
Big beat coming out. Keeg hitting a massive shatter.
Oh, that Batman just keeping them alive.
That's the nice thing about Bap is that Immort.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more of a fair Immort to Kiriko's.
I
I
don't
complain
know.
a little bit.
He threw it around a corner right. Just played defensive for a while.
That is true. I don't know. I still don't pledge have
Yeah.
immortality abilities, but that's me.
He's gonna go around underneath, look for a little pig.
Let's see what this bar is trying to do here.
Doesn't get better than that.
So we got one tapped by the Sojourn here. Right hammer out. Missing our Lucio.
Karama's on the Genji. I'm excited to see him does the Genji.
Rama has a really good Genji.
Yeah.
In Overwatch 1, we saw him take some really nasty fights. UNM does have the time advantage. It's a guaranteed. RSC will be playing this map again, and they really just add Matrix or Genji?
So, yeah,
or are they
definitely.
playing for the high ground there?
I think he was playing to keep high ground there, and then if he's gonna pick off Genji, because with like that double damage with that, it's like a 1 versus the head, I think.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh,
Ooh,
massive pin.
Massive pin. A very, very risky play there.
Oh yeah.
Hitting in like that. It's not as risky anymore now that Ryan can cancel that,
Right.
that charge, but it's definitely still risky.
But
You have
once
to
he
drop
caught-
your shield
yeah.
and just go for it.
Once he caught the BAP in there, he just wasn't gonna
Yeah,
let him go.
the BAP, he caught him out of Immort, so
Yeah.
the BAP was left high and dry. Krama's just hanging out in this corner, looking for something here, making sure that nothing's going on. Close to Blade here. We've nanoed our Genji, so we're looking to build Blade and see if we can't get something off. I think UNM has the chance here to take this map. Good pig coming out from.
Looking for a shatter.
There we go. It's a free shatter from UNM. And
Didn't
we
even
didn't
need it.
UNM takes this
Great
map
team
too.
play.
That was
Great
great.
team play.
I think that's the best we've seen UNM throughout this tournament. Very well put together. Very well. Very well executed.
Yeah.
Words. I can definitely speak. I promise.
Yeah. No, that was well oriented by them.
Point accuracy.
They played once they play as a team and are like that, like, because Kurama's Tracer is disgusting.
Yeah.
And once that they play as a team and
Following up on.
following up on it and like making calls and stuff,
Yeah.
it's obvious how well that their team goes together.
Definitely. And Keeg was definitely watching the skies, making sure that
Yep.
their Pharah wasn't able to do anything
Right.
of importance.
And
And then-
Ana with some great sleeves
Oh,
on that
definitely.
McCree for his high noon.
Yeah, they were shutting down ults left and right from
Exactly.
Sucro shutting down ults left and right. I really like Keeg's copy there with Orion and pulling out that shatter. That was a massive shatter on the last point.
Yeah.
On the second to last point before they captured.
Oh, the copy, yeah.
It was a
that
great
big.
copy. It was the Ryan had gotten knocked out and Keeg still had the shatter online and was able to just knock the team down.
Yep.
And Kurama followed up with a pulse bomb right on.
Right on to the Sojourn, but
Yeah.
it got BAP immorted. Like, and that immortality, the immortality fields, I think they need a little bit of reworking.
Definitely. It feels a little bad not getting the kill.
Right, but I think that they're like, I think that they're balanced to some degree. Like
Definitely.
Kiriko's, in my opinion, is just like it's a little bit overpowered with our cleanse ability and the fact that you regen health while you are invulnerable.
Yeah.
That's a little bit absurd, I think. So maybe if they just like up the cooldown time on it a little bit, or just did like rework
Yeah,
it some way.
something to make it a little more of a
Right, because I think that in Overwatch we need the cleanse effect
definitely
because there's so many like damage over time abilities.
Yeah, especially it was. I think they designed that ability to counter Junker Queens.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
when Junker Queen came out for that pre Overwatch 2 patch, where
Mhm.
when Owl was playing on it,
Right.
they saw how powerful it was, and they needed to make sure that the bleed
Right.
wasn't overpowering.
Right.
And that's, I think, what ended up killing Junker Queen Season 1.
Yeah. I think that's during that time period too. They had Doom, and I think, in my opinion, was a good spot.
Yeah.
And they kind of put him into the ground too after that.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Overwatch community, especially the supports, really hates Doom.
I mean,
I understand it as a support player, but I do
Right.
see the need for Doom to be good.
right. Like,
He's a heavy skill hero.
I think there's a really high skill floor and ceiling.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it's
you
not.
can you can you can get a one tap with a charge punch, but if you mess that up,
And
you're
you're
just dead.
Yeah, that's a trade. Like, if you charge somebody and then you're stuck in there,
Yeah.
then that's just a traded death. Like, so I think, I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think they should have moved him to a tank at all. I think they should have just left him as a DPS.
I think he fits the tank role pretty
Really?
well. Especially with the reworks they've done,
Mm.
they've definitely made him feel like a tank.
Right.
More of a high risk, high reward to tank.
Yeah.
And it sounds like we're getting right back in a match.
It's like we're going back in.
And
Circuit Royale. Interesting map.
Yeah.
Initiating match.
Here we go. Trying to hide chat. Yeah. I would expect to see some pretty long range hit scans coming out here.
Yeah.
A Widow, maybe to start.
Maybe an Ash or something.
Yeah,
as well.
definitely. Something long range, because the sightlines here are great for those kind of heroes, especially on first point. Once we start getting inside, you don't see it as much.
Right. I think that if we can play as a team like we did last game, then this is going to be a cakewalk on this map.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
But in this map, it's honestly, once you get first checkpoint, once they have the high ground after that, it's just it's a pain in the butt to get around.
Yeah, definitely. So it looks like we're going to go for a pharmacy here.
Yeah.
With Kurama staying on the Genji from last time.
Okay.
Faraday,
Ana too.
yeah, I do like this comp. The Sigma's going to be able to block a lot of those long sight lines
Yeah.
that we see that RSU's planning to play for here with the Widow.
Right, and the soldier too. I think that right now, again, even through the nerfs, I think that Nano Blade is still just kind of a win condition ult. Like
It definitely is. It always has been, and
Yeah.
even through the like you were saying, even through the nerfs.
One.
So we'll see how this goes. I don't know how long Kurama will stay on the Genji if it doesn't work.
Right.
I
I don't
expect
know, they really don't have anything that can stop him that much. They don't have a Moira or like any type of
I think
speed
the only
character.
thing that you really want to watch out for is the Zenyatta.
Yeah.
Because the moment he's got that, there it goes.
That Discord.
They're marking him right away, making sure that he stays out of there. UNM's aware now that they have a Widow, and they're gonna have to respect the sightlines a lot more.
Yes. That no import field. That's a big
Great.
bait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going. They're just, both teams are just looking for that first early game pick to win the fight.
Kurama's struggling to build.
There,
any
that
kind
might
of
be it.
false
There it
charge.
is. Oh no, he lived.
Wow.
Soldier got out with his tail between his legs.
There goes the Widow. First pick of the
There it is.
first pick that opens that up for UNM.
I think double
should
hit scan is
definitely-
going to make it hard to play Farah. That's two.
2 for Keeg. And
Going
going
for
for
the
the
Zen.
Zen. But yeah,
Oh,
there
the
goes
Sigma
his.
just turned around, hit him with a rock.
I find it funny that Genji can't deflect the rock, but can
I
deflect like
know.
other things.
Like
Like-
odd, like ult and stuff.
Yeah, like Zarya's ult.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
He can deflect a railgun too, but he can't deflect a rock.
I mean, it is a massive rock.
That's true.
I don't know how you can deflect that with a blade, but I can see it.
Yeah. I mean, you could deflect, you know, a railgun shot with the blade, so.
Yeah, it's Overwatch has a weird.
Some of the science behind it is
Yeah.
kind of odd, yeah.
I-
Tracer being able to go back in time.
Yeah, that all the lore here in Overwatch is very interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
That Tracer's looking
He's
for a
really looking
pick.
for something, but doesn't have much. And there,
Nope,
there
there
goes.
it goes.
Genji going out with a
Genji
blade.
going crazy.
Ooh, 3 picks coming out from our Genji.
4
4 picks.
Did he get the
with-
5K? There's the
There's
5K.
the 5. A good team kill coming out from UNM.
Like, Kurama's just kind of walking on them.
Yeah, they don't really know how to deal with him. I think what RSU, I'm gonna kind of coach RSU here for a second, is they really need to like call him out and focus him, and make sure that he's not able to capitalize on anything.
Right.
What I think they're doing is they're making those calls out, but they're not keeping an eye on it,
Right.
looking at it. So
Sigma might be looking for a deadly ult.
there's 3 ults, kicking everything out. They had to invest a lot
They
there.
had, yes. And you know, I think that honestly, I think that Kurama is looking a lot like the Genji from the McCree from last game.
Yeah.
Because they're not punishing him at all. They're
No.
not giving him any pressure.
So I think they tried. So with I think Race Ace TM. Is that how you say that? I don't know. I apologize.
Yeah.
But on the Cassidy is looking to kind of deter the Genji a little
Right.
bit.
But this is right here. This is what I was talking about. This is a hard point to take back.
Yeah. Once you lose this, it's very.
That high ground is just like
But UNM is playing it very well, making space.
big rock.
Faraday making a lot of space, getting stuck. Stuck there really was a lose condition
Yeah.
for us.
Slow down.
Oh, big
Good
sleep.
sleep.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen with it, but
Trying for the kill. Trying not to get staggered.
I think he just wanted to die early rather than get staggered.
Yeah. I don't know. Would you have run there? Like I said,
There's
I'm
no
not
point. Trace would have followed you.
very fair. I would have tried to run,
Yeah.
but again,
The longer it takes you to get away, the
getting stuck with a sticky grenade there.
that sticky grenade is absurd.
Positioning.
I don't know how I feel about that. To be honest,
it needs to be nerfed more than M-Words do.
That's what I hear from a lot of people.
Because it's basically like it's the same thing as Hog's Hook was. It's just a one shot. You know, like 140 damage.
Is that what it is on stick?
140, 135, something like that.
Dang. I didn't realize it was
And
that
then he
bad.
has to hit one shot after that, and you're dead.
And it doesn't even have to be a headshot. That's unfortunate. Faraday trying to find the
Faraday's
brig.
trying so hard, but this Briggs won't die.
That is
There she goes.
that is Briggs' natural state of being
Yeah.
is not dying.
Basically being a tank.
Bringing in a whole meta on her release.
Yeah.
Tracer going in for the touch. Getting picked with
He
the
getting
headshot.
picked off the headshot early on, yeah.
but
He's stuck again.
Stuck. Yeah, like I said, Race going to that Cassidy was probably a smart move on their part. Just to
We got the point though, so they're holding up really close for us to have this close to the spawn.
definitely. I would probably say that Kurama might want to swap here soon after popping Blade.
Yeah, I think he's looking
He's
for
definitely
Nano
getting
Nano Blade.
Yeah, there goes. Yeah, it's not
Not
pop
good.
Blade. There goes Blade. But got lifted. He's gonna die here, unfortunately.
That was honestly that's a worth solo ult. So go ahead and kill him like that.
Yeah, because you take out a nano Genji Blade. It's
Yeah.
definitely worth it. 1 ult for 2. You can't save the Blade there at all.
No. Mercy's looking to res here.
Good ult from Keeg. Looking for the
There
good
the
ult
double
from the
is.
Keeg.
See. Their Sigma's just that's almost a stagger right there, yeah.
It's great. Farah just barely leaving with her life.
Bar is such an obnoxious character.
Definitely. I used to play console, and Farah
You don't have to
rules
aim,
console.
yeah.
Well, because
Aim
no one can
assist just
aim
does
with
it all
console.
for you.
That's the problem. Going close for the stick,
Missed
but getting punished.
Yeah, missed the bomb. That map window is dangerous.
Yeah, they're going to be able to burn some time here, but UNM still has.
Oh, I didn't even notice that Sucrose had slept that green during again.
Sucrose is just on top of it with this.
Big
sleep.
res on Farah here.
That's one of the good abilities of Mercy's, that res.
Big Sigma trying to build his ult fast.
So what do you think? Should we bring back the Mercy's old ult?
The mass res?
Yeah.
No. Under no circumstance.
Come on, you don't miss Moth Mercy meta where it just
No.
hide and
Not at all. Mercy, I think
Endless
Mercy's,
games?
even with the damage boost, is arguably the strongest ability in the game.
I definitely agree. I would say a close second is Discord Orb,
Yeah,
but damage boost, being able to just easily swap him and swap to heals,
exactly.
can't beat that.
And then with her new passive now, she heals for 25%, heals herself for 25% of the healing she does.
Yeah, I've heard that you can,
It's just
if you're healing everybody,
Yeah.
at the same time, you can survive a soldier.
Really? That's
you can
absurd.
live that, and that's insane.
Our Sigma's looking for an ult.
Briggs challenging.
I
Faraday's
don't-
going for the
Rig is just kind of nipping him right now. Wow. It's almost impressive, but then
Bright Hammer coming in to help. think he pulled out the Glock. Great ult. 3? Maybe 4.
There it is.
There's the 4.
There's
And
the
UNM
4K.
takes this point. Guaranteed. RSU's not even
With a
going to
little
try.
bit of time to spare.
It's always good to have that extra time. 'Cause
Yeah.
that means that's the difference from tying and not tying. I think.
Right.
Or, well, wait, no, is it if RSU finishes with time, that means they win? I can never
Well,
remember
either,
the rules.
this is strictly a push map, so either way, they're both gonna get a chance to push.
That's good.
Initiating
I can never remember those rules for
Mhm.
everything. It's like I said, it's been years.
Yeah.
It's been not years, but it's been like hot minutes since I played the game.
Get a nice little look at the car here.
It is a nice, like, it's a good representation of a Formula One.
Futuristic Formula One, yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the things I'm gonna promote UNM here. If you want to do something like that with the mechanical engineering department, we have FSAE, which is the Formula Society of Automotive Engineers, and you get to build a race car for your senior design.
Not all of
kinda
us
cool.
are
We have a
but that's no
gas-powered
reason to
one
be
and a electric one.
That's
I
cool.
don't know if they're still doing the gas anymore, if they moved over the electric,
leadership
but
makes all the difference.
I helped build the prototype, and then I was the lead for the first competition car here at UNM.
That's really cool.
I've learned a lot from my experiences.
Does the Circuit Royale, is that in France? Is this where this supposed to take place out?
I want to say maybe.
Paris?
No,
Monaco?
that definitely looks bad. That looks French. That is French. So it's,
attackers incoming.
we'll have to look that up.
The pain.
Let's see if production lets us know.
Oh, that Bastion just kind of beaming that bar right there. Wow.
Kurama coming out of the Bastion. I would have expected him to stay.
Well, you know, his tracking is kind of just out of pocket, you know?
Yeah, but you would expect that to be on more on soldier version or
Yeah, I guess, but that Bastion in his turret form is just like
Does
a lot of damage. Like there's one.
far right out of the sky. It looks like RSU is trying to mimic what we were doing with
Yeah.
Mercy Pocket.
A race ASTM on the Widow with a pick on our Mara.
The Widow pick was big for RSU. UNM's going to have to back up you. Let's just play this corner. Waiting
That
on Keith
almost
to come
that
back.
just grazed Sucrose's head. Wow.
It's kind of cool to hear
Felt
the
the
new
wind from that one.
hear the new gun sounds.
Yeah.
Really looking for that.
Yeah.
And the ult coming out from.
Nice zoning. Oh, Bastion Bolt is not in a great spot.
Is it? What do you mean by that?
It's really hard to use. Like, cause it's literally just better dual or arguably worse dual because you just walk out of it.
Yeah.
You get 3 shots, but like
You gotta really
you
trap
just have,
somebody
yeah,
for it to be useful. That makes sense.
you just walk out of it.
It is in Monaco.
So okay.
Thank you, production. Yeah, so Monaco it is. I would have thought France, but I guess we do have Widow's map for TDM.
I think that Overwatch 2 has come a really long way with like the design of maps.
Definitely.
But I don't know if it's in a good way or not. Oh, I'm just barely missing that rock.
Faraday going through.
Break the Emor field.
Wait for that. Yeah, Krumma's trying. Just not able to follow up. And with the Mercy Pocket here, I expect Faraday to fall. Falling to the Widow Mine, funnily enough.
That's unfortunate.
There's not much he can do there. He was very, very low. RSU gonna have walls here.
Seems like Key definitely has a preference for flying characters.
Definitely. He plays them very well and understands them very well.
There's one pick. That's kind of brutal though. He swapped
I
the
would not
ball
have
here.
kind of walked out there as Keith there. It's very risky, especially knowing that they have walls.
They have.
There's a wrecking ball that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Where it's just
That's unfortunate.
Kurama knowing the echo.
So with the Echo ult, if you have under like your normal amount of health,
whenever you go back to yourself, you'll have that same amount of health. So that's why Kurama didn't sugar off Rip there, which is he was waiting for it to end. That way he could just shoot a bomb at her and
I
kill
don't know
her.
if you saw that, but Keek just canceled Mercy Res
Oh wow.
from the enemy team and then managed to follow it up. Kurama following it up. Kurama and Keek just making space for the
Yeah.
team. Definitely just like making the RSU respect.
Oh yeah.
Having an idea of where the Widow is. Faraday picking it. Just gonna have to play
See
that
what they're
sight
gonna
line
do
and
here.
respect that Widow. That's the big one.
Yeah.
Faraday pinging again, letting his team know where that Widow is.
He was looking for the rock.
Sometimes you just gotta send the rock.
Oh yeah.
The lucky rock hits are always fun to get hit by.
Yeah. Fun's the right word, you know.
I use fun in the most sarcastic way possible.
Yeah. See.
Kurama just burning that shield
Yeah.
down.
Massive ult
Great
by,
ult.
by Keek.
Was that a nano with damage boost?
I think so.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of damage coming out.
I'm not sure if they stack or not.
I think they do. I think it's diminishing return zone. So
Okay.
you still get boost, but it's like not as much.
Right.
Because then you can get some weird stuff. Keek not getting caught in that. Faraday falling and
They're down two.
Looks like UNM's just gonna have to fall back here and try
Yeah.
to live. Keeps trying to live.
I think he gets out here pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. Race going to
Unless
the
he
good getting
tries
out.
to challenge it, yeah.
Echo is trying to follow up on something, but not able to. Oh, right. UNM still has a chance to contest this.
Oh, I think so. I think they're going to contest it.
And I want to say UNM has a chance to stop them here too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. They've got 3 on the point and with a minute left, but it's doable.
I think Sigma's
Two
looking to build this
Sigmas.
goal.
Faraday's really trying to. Getting stuck by the bomb is unfortunate. Rama trying for something here.
There the nano
There's the
is.
nano coming out for the stall. Longer
Not
stall.
sure if that was intended for him, though.
I think it
With a
was.
Sigma.
I think it was just for the stall because does Bastion still keep his Ironclad ability in Overwatch 2? I cannot remember. He takes less damage in his turret form. That
I
was
don't know.
that was in Overwatch 1 when he had a stationary turret.
Yeah.
He would take I think it was like 15% less damage.
Okay.
While in turret form, just to make up for
Black
Yeah.
improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't ever play Bastion.
I find Bastion to be pretty fun. I especially love watching Bastion made.
Yeah, maybe just to like move around and quick play, but
The people that can use Bastion well, like Kurama's doing here, really make it look
big ult.
Kurama hitting himself a little bit with his.
Yeah, I think he still made work out of it.
He
though.
definitely did, but could have lived there if had not. I think he
Right.
wasn't expecting to hit that. And UNM pushing it back and taking control of the point.
For sure.
RSU has to push into them to get to point now, which is gonna be rough. Kurama's tracking is just insane.
Phenomenal, yeah. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately, their pocket came in. And here we go, right? Race trying for something. Realizing he's not going to get anything, just taking everything.
Yeah.
Faraday trying to get out, but is in a pretty rough spot. UNM has a chance to stop this here, but they're going to need to
Bastion's gonna
make
look to
things-
ult here.
Definitely.
Ah.
Unfortunately, with the sticky bomb. We can try for the res, but it's going to be very
I don't think it's
risky.
gonna be worth it.
There's a Genji coming out. Faraday making an attempt to stall, hitting the rock. Good rock.
There's one with
There's
Kurama's ult
two,
too.
and just has to take out this Baptiste and the Mercy.
Nice
Good
denials
pick.
on the res, yeah.
There, RSU playing for something. Oh,
Kurama's
keys on
blocked
the
the Tracer.
keys on the Genji. I thought it was.
Looking like they just kind of win this right now.
It definitely is.
Unless Echo can touch.
Unfortunately, UNM clutching it right out of the jaws. I
Yeah.
definitely thought RSU was going to take that point at the end there. It was It looked very hairy there.
Yeah, it did. It got
towards the
scary
end.
for a second, but
They had 45 seconds left, and they were that close.
Yeah.
And we had words all of a sudden escaped me. But we came back in clutch.
yeah, we had some ults though, and that helped us clutch it a lot.
Yeah, especially us losing the Bastion there was very scary.
Well, because they had to use everything to get it to where they did. They had to just ult dump.
Which unfortunately isn't enough to continue making that roll through.
Nope.
You want to manage your ult economy a lot better than that.
Yeah.
An alt dump is diminishing returns.
Yeah.
So UNM up. What is it? 2-1.
2-0.
No, RSU did take the first game.
Oh, they did. They did. Yeah.
So UNM just needs to take one more map off, and they'll be able to close out the night.
Yep. Secure a nice little W against the number 3. Ranked
Yeah.
team. Do you know who number 1 is?
I don't. I want to say it's probably. God, what is their name? I can't think. I think it's Ottawa. Which is in Oklahoma as well, I believe.
Oh, okay.
The Ottawa Braves. The only reason I say that is because their college Call of Duty team, phenomenal. They were power ranked last year. Their head coach for I believe the whole Oregon for Ottawa Braves was the one that started that league.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people there that know esports very well.
Right.
And I think they have a funded program, so they pay their players to play.
Oh, wow.
Which is what we're trying to do here at UNM, but unfortunately we're still working on that varsity status.
Yeah.
It'd be great once we get it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, that's who I think is the number 1. I don't know the number 2. I'd have to look at the brackets again, and even then I'd just be picking names out of a hat. I want to say it's us. I definitely do, but us dropping that first map the first game last week means we're not that, because number 3 was 1-0.
Right.
So I assume 1 and 2 are both 1-0 as well, which math works out on that actually really well.
Yeah.
Because there's 6 in the division, so
right, it ends up dropping down.
So I don't think ranking really matters currently, just because of like where we're at. But I do still think the Ottawa Braves are the favorite currently as number 1. And here we are in Rome.
Coliseum.
I always want to say Coliseum.
This map is definitely a gross one, in my opinion.
I do not like this new game mode at all.
That's a pretty view, though. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, this is a very nice view. Got the Roman architecture still there, but with that
futuristic feel to it.
Yeah, some of those buildings down, like in the street level, look very, very like old. I wouldn't say old; they'd be modern for our times, but old in this setting.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So the push maps are definitely like dangerous games.
Definitely, it is. The one reason I don't like it is because if the enemy team pushes into your map, you have to take that robot all the way back to get to there.
Or if you're fighting on the enemy side and you die, you're just running across the map back.
Yeah.
All right.
No way we play Torb here.
On the Torbjorn here. We have a Brig as well.
I don't think this is the final map, though it's looking like it.
I don't know. They have the Ramatra mirror, so we're gonna see how this goes.
We'll see. There's Key playing.
Doing his funny thing.
It's not as funny as the Lijiang Tower one, but
no.
That triple mine is
I think
insane.
the skybox is a bit higher on Lijiang though.
Definitely, I would say so. Torb putting it out. I wasn't expecting us to stay with a Torb, but we'll see how this goes. I don't think we're going to stick on it for too long. We'll see how long it goes.
Yeah.
The Ramatra matchup I don't know is too well.
Ramatra matchup is just like, it comes down to ability cycling, honestly, and like whose supports are better.
Baiting out the import there is great from us. Fede just putting in pressure after pressure.
Yeah. Torb has a lot of damage potential. He just is definitely he's just not fun to play. I feel like the turret does a little work for me.
Yeah, definitely. Then you have a tracer on the enemy team, and you just kind of left clicking down a choke, and all of a sudden you click on a tracer's head. You're like, I did not mean to do that.
That's how I feel about Hanzo.
Hanzo's just
already
spam.
That's insane.
We're very well. I don't think we're that close to building up. We're trying to just stay
That
out
is
of that
crazy.
aura.
They really built Ramatra ult that fast.
I wonder how they did that because I thought we were putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, me too. Just punching stuff and things, I guess.
Yeah, I know. And they're just handily looking like they're pushing in their spawn. Really trying to
Just kind of secure that the close spawn.
yeah. So remind me, you take the first point here on, you hit that diamond and then you get a close spawn,
You get a
correct?
close spawn, yep.
And finding the tire there, unfortunately for Key. Not as crafty as Kurama is with the tire.
No, but
Kurama's top 500.
Yeah.
I don't know where Key grades, but I do know that.
yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know how. So how does the words escape me? I apologize. But how does Ramatra's ability that pulls everyone down? Is that any use? Does that see a lot of
It
use?
works well. Like, because it's one of those abilities that you kind of just like throw behind them and hope that they walk into it.
I see.
Because then they cannot get out. It's a good way to secure like staggers and like secure picks.
I see.
Because once you throw it down, like it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage over time. It does a little bit of like some tick.
Okay.
I think that's just to stop the support from getting their passive life vision though.
I see.
But
Makes sense. And us popping ult here, I knew coming out and not being able to stay in that in the window. Just respecting that window as much as you can, but right hammer dropping here is going to be very detrimental to UNM.
Hadwad on the Bastion.
Yeah, they saw the Bastion from us last game, and I think they
Yeah.
wanted to bring that out. So
See if Kurama stays on Torb here.
yeah, I don't know how much that's working. I don't know if it's enough damage coming out, unfortunately. Because it seems like
They're focusing turret really well.
yeah, they're definitely focusing turret well, and
Key looking for a tire here.
Mr. Nutcracker building ult very quickly as
Type
well.
struggling to get over the wall though.
Yeah,
They just knew it was coming.
yeah, they could hear it. Unfortunately,
Like that right there. You see how I cut Ramatra off from his team?
yeah. So I wasn't sure how that worked
Yeah.
fully. That's why I was asking. They popped ult here and just pushed right into right-hander.
Yeah.
And there goes both UNM supports.
He was looking for that little Junkrat funny combo.
Yeah, the funny combo is
It's obnoxious.
definitely. I hate
Definitely
getting blown up.
obnoxious.
And Kurama getting found. Trying to get out with his life. And putting the turret down and just taking the heat off
Praying,
of him.
honestly, yeah.
He was able to get out, get away. They should still. Well, the ult. Mantra. I can never think of his name. I feel bad. We get better at this. I
Yeah.
promise, but
No,
gotta play a little
Ramatra's block ability is probably one of his stronger ones.
oh yeah,
Just because if you like kind of jiggle peek with it, then if you give your supports a chance to heal you, and then you're taking focus away from your DPS
yeah,
too.
because everyone wants to shoot the tank.
Key going crazy though with a 3K right there.
Yeah, nice little 3-piece coming out from Key.
All right, let's see. We have Nano, we have Torb.
Torb, and then we're gonna have Ramatra's ult online.
Yeah.
I forget what the name of it is.
Some suffer. Makes people suffer, you know.
It just sucks the life away. Alright. Let's see how the engage goes
Ramatra's
here.
looking for a good place to put his shield.
Yeah, there goes
And
the
it kind of just threw the Lucio
Map
down on
out.
the ground right there.
map ult
And that
coming
Torb
out.
ult is-
That's a huge window. That might just be the way that it's angled.
Yeah.
Lucio low, but
Oh wow.
Big.
This is big.
big
That's
nano
a big
coming
double
out.
too.
You don't normally see this, so
I don't think I've seen a
There's-
nanoed
I've never seen a nano Torb.
Torb in a minute.
So, Faraday coming out on the Junker Queen, seeing if that's gonna provide any help.
Big beat.
Big beat going in, trying to take out this Rom, but it's just getting enough
It just
kills.
takes so long right now for their tank and their other
Yeah,
DPS
I
to get back.
Don't think Kurama can put out enough damage to
Not by himself, no.
no, to burn down the Ramatra with some, even with passive healing. UNM just falling here, really struggling here on
That was-
Colosio.
I don't know. That was a nice little fight, though.
It was. It lasted way longer than I thought it was
Yeah.
going to. Kurama was in that fight for
Oh, forever.
ages.
Yeah, he got nanoed and stuff. Yeah.
Nanoed, was able to kite in and out really well. Race got Deadeye
He's
on
almost
mine.
built another turbo.
RSU's going to have 4 ults on mine here coming into this fight.
I think we're coming up
UNM
on.
just popped junk.
We actually got Tire, yeah.
We'll see if he can find something. Really just trying to find anything. Find somebody.
That Immort field saved him.
Yeah, he really was just struggling to find something. And Race,
Nothing,
yeah,
luckily, nothing with that.
just picking up the Immort,
Yeah.
which I'll take that any day for a trade for an ult, especially high noon.
You know, I'm not sure Ramatra's the pick here, honestly, against that, against their comp overall.
No.
Let alone the Ramatra.
Yeah, I don't. We're just not able to live. The Bastion's really just shredding us down.
Yeah. There's
I don't-
not enough pressure on them.
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if the Junker Queen's still in play. I do like the
So
Sigma
I
swap
like
here.
the Sigma stop, yeah.
It's gonna be able to provide a lot more engage pressure on
Right.
them, and a little more.
Looks like they're suffering, though.
I'm glad they changed that so you can't have that indefinitely anymore.
It's still, though, it is
It's like
still
25
just
seconds or
absurd.
something?
Yeah, 25, 30.
It's absurd how long you can keep that, but at least it's not forever.
Because there's fights that last longer than 25 seconds, you know?
Oh yeah.
Big Bapple. Torb is kind of cut off. Not Torb, Matra. What am I talking about?
It's
Games are hard.
8:42 right now, and I'm tired. You're probably as tired as I
Yeah,
am.
I'm pretty tired
We
today.
got tire coming up. Tired.
Yeah. Let's see. Is he gonna use? Nah, he's not gonna use
I
this
would,
fight.
I would hold it off. until
Definitely
next
gonna hold
fight.
on to it.
Just get out with your life. Bright Hammer coming out.
You know, Lucio is a lot of fun to play on this map.
Oh yeah.
There's so many like cool little rollouts and like walls you can grab onto.
Yeah, definitely. You can just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, the tire's going.
There goes the. Yeah. We'll see if anything can come out of this. Keep trying to find something here.
Just barely
Just.
misses the cast.
Grab out on the Genji. Gonna see if he can do anything there as well. Just gonna provide that backline pressure.
He just is. We're
Just
struggling to
cannot
kill
find
things right
anything.
now.
Yeah.
I
This
think we need to
Ramatra
put
is
pressure
living.
on the map, and Ramatra just whiffs.
Yeah.
He just exists, honestly.
I don't know if it's us not focusing their supports enough, or it's just
Yeah.
Ramatra being a good good hero on this map.
The Ramatra duel is just absurd.
Yeah, it is insane. We just cannot find anything.
On the
Here comes
Hanzo right now.
Hanzo.
Geek.
I'd have loved if we had skins turn out. I'd love to see them
Yeah.
with the new
The
Hanzo
Lover
skin.
Watch skin.
Yeah,
Oh, he cannot hit a shot to save his life,
that
though.
looks like me playing the game.
That's unfortunate. His RNG must not be that good today.
No, I always love the saying Hanzo shoots logs because it seems like he shoots tree trunks.
I mean, you just shoot something, and if you just shoot down a lane enough, you're gonna get a kill.
yeah, I don't know whenever I play Hanzo, I don't feel that rewarding when I'm shooting down lane. But anytime I've hit a flick with it,
Oh, yeah.
that is the most rewarding. Like just
All right, this is our final chance here to push back and win.
we have to hold this. Can't
Yep.
get off the robot at all.
We have to push it a good ways.
Yeah, we have Blade online, and that's about it. Dragon's coming soon. Double Dragon coming out, probably. Kurama struggling to find anything.
Karama dies to that nade.
Trying to break the shield as much as possible, but this Ramatra is just so oppressive. to UNM.
Lucio's pick down.
And there comes a high noon, and
That's unfortunate.
just not able to take this.
All right, we got him at a 2-2 stall here.
Yeah, so another map 5
Game, yeah.
from
What were your thoughts on that game?
I think the comps that we played were very interesting.
I think
I'm
they're
gonna
strange,
give
yeah.
I'm gonna say it in the nicest way possible.
Right.
Very interesting. This is coming from an untrained eye, someone who's probably silver at this point. But I don't know how much I like the Torb pick and staying on it for as long as we did. It didn't seem like it was doing enough work. I mean, Kurama did get a lot of good picks,
Right.
but I don't think it was enough to burn down that Ramatra, and that Ramatra was just wrecking our backline. He was pushing past Faraday constantly, even in the Ramatra 1v1, and going straight for our supports.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of how you have to play him, especially in his ult, because if you're just standing there looking at another Ramatra and he's being healed, then nothing happens.
Yeah.
Like, and then if you have to go for the squishies. You have to go for the supports, DPS. You just have to go for a squishy with it.
Yeah. So I think us not focusing down the Ramatra as much as we should have definitely lost us that game. Going into this next match, I believe we're going back to a control map. So we might see Li Jiang again. We might, or what are the other control maps? All I know is Li Jiang off the top of my head.
Oasis.
Oasis. I don't know how much UNM likes Oasis as a team. I see them picking Li Jiang quite a bit.
Okay.
I've seen us go to Oasis a couple of times, but it's never been something we default to. I know a lot of teams like Li Jiang just because you have a lot of the falls, the pits,
like
and everything.
Boop ability.
Yeah, the boop abilities. And I feel like Li Jiang's probably one of the more fair control points to play on. I don't like the enclosed one as much as the other two.
Right.
But Oasis, yeah, I don't see UNM picking that for this final map.
So then you said the loser gets to pick the next
I
map?
believe that's how this works
Okay.
for this tournament. So loser picks. So UNM will have the chance to pick our map, unless it goes back and forth. But either way, that would mean UNM picks this map as well.
Yeah,
because we
so
pick
either way we
Kings.
pick, yeah.
So we'll see what UNM chooses here. I'm gonna put my money on Li Jiang, but
Will they
that's
let
just
him
me.
play it twice?
Yeah. So I think last week we played it twice as well. so
Okay.
we definitely have it's a definite possibility, but we might see an Oasis come out. Oasis seems like a pretty decent map for a Genji. You have a lot of the walls to climb around.
Yeah.
And kind of be annoying, but there isn't that open space that we would want to see from
So,
like Key.
Does anybody on our team play hit scan at all? Do you know?
So I don't know. At least not on the Cherry team. I know Kurama mainly mains Genji and Tracer. He was playing Pharah a lot back in Overwatch 2 for our team with Ryan, I believe
Right.
his name was. I think he graduated, unfortunately, as our other DPS. So I think right now our only hit scan is, and it looks like we went to not Numbani, what is it? Nepal.
Nepal.
So
I'm not a huge fan of this control map, personally.
I don't have too many problems with it. This map in particular, I'm not a fan of. This particular one.
Yeah.
The one where you're the shrine, I think it is. I like a lot more. The one I really don't like is the temple, where I guess that's the shrine. Hard to explain. It's the wooden building where you have to enter
Yeah,
it
I
from
know
the
what you're talking
sides.
about.
That one's just not as fun to
There's
play
just a
on.
high ground fight.
Yeah, because that one has high ground and it's really hard to push.
Looks like we're trying to sim TP on a point here.
That would be that is a good play for control.
Especially on this map, too.
Definitely. Early control of control. The control point is really great to have on control. So
A lot of controls in there.
I can put senses together, I promise. It's just I don't cast very often. I wanted to give it a shot because I wanted to give my team a chance to spread their wings and really learn.
Looks like there were 2 sims.
2 sims.
Or Matra again.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if UNM can punish this ROM here.
I think they're definitely trying to.
Yeah. Sim turrets.
Sim turrets are absurd.
Very aware of what's going on. JQ's barely living here. We'll see if Rama can find anything here. Nothing quite yet. We lost Key. Key's coming right back though. Instantly rezzed up by the Mercy.
For a pick, yeah.
And JQ's very low. Needs to get out. Getting bailed out by right hammer here.
Yeah. But you know that's the thing is you go challenge it and take out their low take
Yeah.
and hope your supports
There
are
goes
better.
the Ramatra. UNM should be able to take this here. There goes the sticky
No,
bomb
she-
coming
you
out.
see her stalling.
And,
Nobody's really looking at him there. Okay.
Yeah, Vera's going for that. I believe we're gonna get Key back here in a second. He's got 65 to ult. Krama's coming up on Pulse here, but Pulse is basically a cooldown for Tracer.
Yeah.
I mean, you get that thing so quickly. We do have Nano online, and Valk will be coming online here too. So
We're coming up a lot. Oh, it's a lot faster.
Yeah, I can see they'll have tank ult pretty soon.
There,
here.
Nano is.
And there comes Nano for UNM.
She just can't walk out because that sim turret though.
I hate sim turrets.
Yeah, they're the bane of my existence.
Good picks coming out from RSU. That ult just being super impressive.
Yeah.
Kurama trying to find anything against this Baptiste, but just unable to find an angle and getting picked by the bat.
Finally get dropped. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have continued to take that fight as much, but
I mean, I think in his head he was probably just looking for that early game pick, like the
Yeah.
early fight one.
now that you
Now
get-
he's staggered.
yeah, and now you're staggered. Now UNM has to wait for you to come back
Right.
in. I like the idea, but he stayed in for too long.
Right. And I think when he noticed that and tried to get out, he just got picked off.
Yeah. He should have realized that the Baptiste had that high ground and was able to just kind of peek him out constantly and just give it over. Race coming out with 2 headshots kills you. So we're waiting on our tank to come back. We're having a lot of trouble dealing with Ramatra.
He's just such an impressive character.
Yeah. And we'll have Junker Queen ult coming online for this
Yeah.
next fight. We've got both DPS ults and Valk online. So we're coming in, and we can ult up and take the point, but like we said earlier, we don't really want to do that.
Right.
Because they'll just respond with their ults.
Right.
Good ult coming up from Key. Getting bailed up by his Mercy again. We're
That
perfectly fine with that.
pharmacy is just, it's so annoying to play against.
Definitely. A good pharmacy is just the worst. Good melee, and UNM will be able to take this point here.
Just barely in overtime. That was a close one.
Take it. There goes the Cassidy.
That was a big stagger on Cass.
Yeah, no, Cassidy running in there
Yeah.
ahead of his team like that is a very questionable
He
play.
just died earlier and just wanted to get back into the fight, I guess.
I guess. I mean, RSU does have the time advantage, and they're able to do that. Get away
They
with
have,
it,
you
but
know,
like
30 seconds for another fight.
yeah. But that is the difference
Yeah,
between
that's
having
crazy.
2 fights and 1 fight. Baiting out the Immort here, so
So Tracer Bomb,
Tracer still has
he's
pulse.
looking for it. He's looking for it for sure.
Keeg's coming around the corner and trying to take the
That
Baptiste fight.
Bap is kind of bullying Keeg.
Bap, if you can manage his everything right, is great. Kurama
Yeah.
picking 2, right? Resin Keeg. So we have both DPS online. Kurama just getting his recall back online right in time. Has no clue where that.
Monster's just trying to contest.
There's a high noon.
Looks like UNM takes the first round of that.
Yeah, and I think RSU would have had another fight there had the Cassidy not
Had
ran in.
not like jumped in and staggered like he did.
Yeah, because then RSU had to wait for him to regroup and
Right.
get back into the fight.
And with 20 seconds left to fight.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
That-
a fan of this part of the map. I do like this one.
I don't mind. Yeah, this is a map that I said I like a lot.
Yeah.
It's the other map that I don't like, so let's hope we don't go to that one.
Let's see how they can do. Touch it up.
Yeah. UNM just needs to get a win under their belt, get a dub, and that's
We're
gonna
on
really.
Hog to look for some cheeky little.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna go with Risa.
Risa. Risa's a solid counter to Ramantra because she's just as impressive as he is
Yeah.
with her fortify ability and stuff.
Oh no! Fair day swap back to the Hog.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And Bright didn't take the TP there, which was, I mean, it's not a big
Looking for
deal.
some early damage for Hog's health.
Yeah.
That was a
Trying for the hook.
missed that hook.
Just not
That's kind of
timing that out properly. Yeah. So I don't know how I like this.
Back pretty fast.
I don't know how much I like the hog into this because he's basically acting as an ult battery for the
Yeah.
Ram here, and Ram's already at
Hog is kind of
60.
just a bullet sponge.
Yeah, Ram is already at 60 to ult, and it's only been a couple of seconds. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's the first team fight. Ram's already at 70. So I don't know how much I like this hog. I don't know if I would stay on it for too long. I did like the Arisa pick at the beginning.
Yeah.
It seemed like the more defensive play there, as much
For
as
sure.
Arisa is more offensive now.
Right. It's just the
Favors.
overall better play, honestly.
I definitely think so. Going for the cheeky
Oh,
hook
boy.
there. I even think right looking for some moves, but not finding anything. Rama just trying to burn down this Ram as much as possible. Nano coming out. Going for the Rob here.
Big.
Good move coming out from Rightheimer. Matras one. It doesn't get bailed out by his team.
You know, Nano's Roadhog, even through the nerf, is still kind of scary. Just like
Definitely.
the thought of it is still kind of intimidating.
Hog still scares me.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we don't have old Hog anymore.
Yeah, I was a fan of Old Hog.
I don't
The
know.
One-shot hook.
It just felt bad.
Yeah.
Good stick coming from Kurama. Basically, keeping that push from coming out. Ooh, I cannot. The words come out in my head perfectly fine, and then I just cannot get them to my mouth. Faraday really just eating damage.
I was a little bit questioning the Roadhog at first, but he's kind of putting it work.
Yeah, I know. He's not dying as much.
Oh, that's unfortunate for
Sucre's
Ana right
really
there.
trying. But our teammate, yeah. But
Kurama's going crazy though.
Kurama capitalized on the sleep from
Yeah.
Sucrose, so it was a good trade, I would say. Because we'll get our Ana back before they get their Cassidy back.
Close spawns.
And Hog just trying to make sure that he doesn't get burned down here, living it out, just watching it.
Bar is just looking
Fortunately,
for something.
picked by the window. Faraday was just in a bad spot. Oh, Nano coming out, but getting immediately lit up.
Just beamed out of the sky.
Yeah, they turned and looked the moment they heard that Nano come out.
Yeah.
Kurama trying to find the Baptiste, unable to do so. Throwing out Pulse, not getting anything out of it. RSU has control the point, waiting on the next fight here. Kurama getting early picked. That's really bad. But RSU is doing what I said earlier. And really, like, anytime they see Kurama, they're grouping up,
And
picking up.
just trying to focus him off.
Yeah. So they are starting to figure it out. Unfortunately for you, there goes.
Ana's trying to keep Hog
Jeez.
alive. It just was not enough.
No, it was just so much damage. Are they? Yeah.
Alex is kind of going crazy.
Yeah. Their Baptiste is very, very good at
Yeah.
hit scan as well. Wouldn't be surprised. Put him around what Masters GM with that aim.
Somewhere on there, yeah.
So
Because his game sense is there too for it.
yeah,
like-
definitely. He's playing that high ground and beating out Kurama last point was very smart and peeking when he needed to, not when he didn't need to. The small things that you see that really kind of show
just-
how
yeah.
well a player plays. And we're just letting the Ramattra fizzle out the ult, getting out inside of LOS. There goes the half wall coming out. Faraday trying to touch. Here comes Molten Core. It's just too much damage. UNM's gonna have a hard time to touch here because they're gonna have to touch this Molten Core. And unfortunately, I don't think UNM's gonna be able to take this point. So on to the last point of the
game.
yeah,
The whole match,
of the
yeah.
whole- yeah. UNM showed some good stuff here, but RSU really showing that they figured something out.
Right.
Playing hard
Yeah.
into it. So we'll see if we stick on the Sigma here. RSU probably staying with a Ramatra. And we've got, yeah, I think the comps are gonna basically stay this way.
Yeah.
I don't foresee much changing. Karama doing this early sim TP. We'll see if everyone takes it this time. There's always that one person that just walks past the sim TP without realizing that the sim TP went down. Hopefully not any, in a team.
I wonder why nobody's playing Kiriko right now.
You've got a point. I would expect to see.
I guess that we kind of need the pharmacy going.
Yeah, and I think Sucrose is more comfortable on the Ana than they are on the Kiriko. Which I know Sean, I believe, plays our Kiriko for the most part. But she has someone to take care of it. Yeah, so that's why Bright Hammer is really good. So hopefully we will see Sean come back in for next week.
Okay.
She's great at the game.
Yeah,
Great
Shauna's
support.
crazy. She's like, what, GM,
I think
Ana,
so.
something like that?
Ana Kiriko, I'd
Yeah.
say. So it's always, not to say Brighthammer's not playing bad, but,
No, not like
but we're hoping to see Sean
the
come back.
main roster, I guess. so to
The main
say.
roster, and Brighthammer's playing really well. I mean,
No, everybody on here, even like everybody on here is playing well. We're playing a
Yeah.
lot better tonight than we played
last week,
last
yeah.
week. Yeah.
Definitely more together. Race just keeps hitting that grenade.
So do they watch our casting review after
I think so.
for our constructive criticism?
Maybe. I don't actually know. I think they do the match codes.
Okay.
So they do see the match codes.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the-
And do like VOD reviews and
Yeah,
stuff.
do VOD reviews there. But I do think some of them players individually go back and watch the
Okay.
VODs as well. So
That's funny.
other teams I know watch the VODs too. So. Some games don't offer a
Right.
replay option.
But Overwatch does.
So having the VOD is
There.
great.
See, this is a hard map because of that high ground.
Yeah, the high ground. If the other team has control of it, it's really
Right.
hard to just push them off of it and keep them off of it.
Exactly.
That's the same thing with Oasis's control point as well.
There that Suffer is.
I think.
It's so obnoxious. Hey, they got him out though. They killed
Yeah.
him. That's one.
Great shot out of Kurama there.
One more. Massive dragon.
Massive, and just cleans it up.
Yeah, cleans it up nicely too.
And trading dragons for window there is great. Because dragons isn't, the best ultimate in the game.
No,
It's very
but
easy to avoid. It's a
placed
great
right.
zoning.
Right.
It's great for zoning, but you don't expect any kills off of it.
That's kind of how I feel about McCree's ult too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
really easy to counter, but it's great for zoning.
Yeah,
and,
making sure that no one beats you.
Right, and if they do, it's pretty much a free kill.
Yeah.
Same thing with dragons.
Yeah. Window, on the other hand, is such a powerful ability. Faraday trying to live here, but probably gonna have a hard
Gets
time.
healed. Wow.
Getting healed through it. He, with the copy coming out, and just really trying not to die here. UNM will be able to keep this point. Or take this point. No.
That's
I
unfortunate.
spoke too soon.
Yeah, I know.
It looked
Can
very
they touch
promising. I really hope so. They have time. Karama should be able to touch.
though? He just
Didn't
didn't. Damn.
So unfortunately, another loss in map 5.
Another 2 to 3 defeat. That's so unfortunate. Like, they played really well tonight.
Yeah.
Like, I
think
couldn't even see, like, off rip what, like, an issue was, you know?
No, they definitely tightened up a lot more
Yeah.
this time around, especially compared to last week.
Right.
I think this game was more inches instead of miles,
Right.
where the fights were lost due to small plays here and there.
Right.
Players possibly playing on an ego. Kurama getting picked when he probably shouldn't have been was probably the biggest thing that kind of cost us some of the fights.
Right.
Just kind of going in too early. Not to say that he didn't find good picks. He did very well overall, but again, when games are this close, it's a game of inches.
Right. No, 100%. And like last week, whenever me and Captain were here casting, it was like very obvious that the team wasn't playing as a team. But today they were playing really well as a team and still were not able to just like get that last couple inches of momentum that they needed to win these games.
Yeah, I think they definitely will probably go back, look at this, figure out where those inches are instead
Right.
of miles. Probably get a coaching session with Coach Metal
Mhm.
to see what they can improve on, and come back stronger for next week.
Oh, for sure.
That being said, it's been a great match series. Loved watching it all. Some really big plays coming out from UNM. So
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing some of those clips come out on our socials later, if we can get them out, get them all clipped up.
Okay.
So I've been Charles Skelebro,
And I'm Matthew Swag Daddy.
and thank you for watching, everybody. We hope to see you guys around. Check out our Discord if you haven't. UNM Esports. And have a great night.
Have a good one.